Our next speaker on stage is Grace Selva Jenisha. A grade 12 student, Grace is an avid reader with a deep passion for literature. A curious thinker and a compassionate soul, she finds joy in helping others and discovering meaning in everyday moments. With a creative spirit and a growing interest in design, she aspires to blend imagination with purpose. Her talk delves into the quiet art of listening, hearing not only words, but the emotions that lie between them. Let's welcome Grace Selva Jenisha.
Grace, I really messed up on the test that I wrote last week, and I've been beating myself up about it all week. Calm down, Judy. It's just a test, not the end of the world. Raise your hand if you've ever been in a similar conversation like this before, where someone comes to you upset and you try to cheer them up, but somehow it feels bad and you realize that your response might not have impacted them. Well, you see, what I told in seconds impacted my friend a lot. When I told her that when I joked about her feelings, she went into a quiet space and she didn't talk to anyone after that. Hello everyone, I'm Grace and I'm here to talk to you about how to listen not just with our ears but with our hearts. Sometimes I thought I was the only one who was lost or broken, but then I realized everyone around me is going through silent battles. Even the happiest person in the room might be hiding pain. So why do we sometimes mock or become judgmental when it is someone else's problem? Today, meaningful interaction with friends has become rare. We talk about all sorts of unnecessary things, but we leave out the most important details. We forget to talk about our emotions, our feelings, and our problems with our friends. Even I don't tell my friend everything. I have my limits. You know why? Because I'm afraid of being judged or being told that it's just a silly situation. Now, when someone comes to you with a problem, it means they really need that safe space and they are overwhelmed, and it means that they trust you. So it is important that you handle that trust with care. When they come to you, don't laugh at them, don't judge them, just listen to them. It might be your friend, it might be someone, anyone, your classmate, but just listen to them at that moment instead of responding or joking about it. You might think, is it that serious? Well, according to Dr. Luana Marquez, a global speaker and the director of Community Psychiatry Pride at Massachusetts General Hospital, it is. She warns that when we dismiss someone's problem as a joke, we can cause them to retreat further into silence and less likely to seek help again. Now imagine your friend holding a glass bottle that is filled with their emotions, that is their worries, their pain, their anger. And when they hand it to you, they aren't just sharing a part of their problem, they're sharing a piece of their heart. And it is important that you respect that, because if you dismiss them at that moment, you risk breaking that bottle and hurting them even more. Now, Dr. Luana Marquez suggested a way on how we can respond. She told that we can replace calm down with maybe I'm here with you instead of that sounds really hard. You're overreacting, we can say that. Now, try to reflect their feelings. It must be exhausting to feel that way every day. Responding this way gives your friend permission to keep talking and maybe for the first time feel truly heard. But here's the thing. We're all wired to fix problems, and whenever someone comes to us with a problem, especially someone we care about, our first instinct is giving them immediate solutions and conclusions instead of listening to them. Sometimes that person might not need your answer. They might just need your presence. Make sure that your presence makes the other person feel safe and comforted. Sometimes your friend might come to you with a problem that is too big for you to solve. And at moments like that, it is important that you gently suggest or encourage them to seek help from a trusted adult, a counselor, or maybe a teacher. They might not agree at first, but then insist upon it. Because if they talk to someone, maybe their mind will be changed. Or maybe you can stop them from making a decision that they might regret later in life. Here, I would like to pause. And I would like to speak to those who are in that breaking point or are about to give up on life. Seeking help and reaching out or talking to your friends doesn't make you weak. In fact, it makes you stronger. For me, my support has always been my mother. Whenever I feel overwhelmed by studies or emotions or feelings or anything, I go and I tell her. I have a habit of telling her everything that happens throughout the day. The good, the bad, the mistakes that I make, and everything. She listens calmly, patiently, and she encourages me to never give up. And she gives me the right solution at the right time. Now, not everyone in this world has this kind of a support. So if someone chooses you to be that one person they trust and they come to you, it might be your enemy, it might be your worst enemy, it might be your classmate, it might be anyone. If they come to you, remember to be kind and listen to them because they need you. Now, think before you take a quick decision. Think before you take life-changing decisions because it might affect everything that you do. It might affect those who care about you. So think before you take any major decisions and talk to someone about it. Now, we need to create a culture where it's safe to open up and talk about our feelings with others, where it's normal and not something that is different. So a mentor of mine told me that small conversations, simple questions can even save a life. Hey, how are you doing? Or what did you do this weekend? Questions like these can be asked. Doing these small check-ins with your friends will be of a great relief because when something serious comes up, they'll be able to open up to you. It will give them that trust and the safe space that they need. And when they do, remember to never laugh at their pain and don't ever share their story without their permission. If they tell you to keep it confidential, well, keep it confidential. Don't share it with anyone and joke about it later. Your presence, your willingness to listen, and your encouragement might be exactly what someone needs to keep going. Now, remember that when someone comes to you in trouble, I'll remember to be the ear that listens and not the mouth that criticizes. And I choose today to listen to them to prevent their broken heart tomorrow. After this talk, I hope when someone comes to you feeling lost or broken, you will remember to tell them this. Just pause, take a breath, look them in the eye and say, "Don't worry, it's all right, and I'm here for you." Thank you.